see a cool car or a hot motorcycle and wonder what it's like to own that bad boy? Well, we most certainly have, and we decided to find out. Here's life with the Suzuki Hayabusa. But this Busa's got a bit of a twist.
This is the 2010 Suzuki Hayabusa, what I'm riding right now, with an engine displacement of 1340 cubic centimeters. It also comes with oil cooled as well as air cooled with the kind of heat what it emits. It's got almost, say, around 190. That is what the specification states on the brake horsepower. But when you get it on the dyno, it's a different story altogether. It's got dual disc in front, oil dampened, inverted coil. It's got a single disc at the rear. Ground clearance is around 4.7 inches, which is still okay for Indian roads, but you tend to be extra careful, at least on the bumps. Quite a bit modifications. I started off basically with changing the exhaust. I got the HMF Big Bird full system exhaust. That really kind of helped me boost in another at least say around 8 to 10 brake horsepower. It's a full system. It's got a carbon fiber body. That is one of the changes what I did. Bike became a little more faster. The best thing to do around was I was struggling in my braking. I changed the rotors. I put bigger Galfer rotors, carbon compressed. And there's also the fork sliders, what I had put for protection. Of course, the brakes got better. The agility was another aspect which I wanted to look around. So I got rid of the stock wheels and I got the Carrozoria forked wheels, the golden ones. And that just made mobility and cornering really easy for me. At least when I got onto this bike, when I kind of purchased it, I was very well kind of oriented with the fact that it's not about how fast you go. Of course, it's a very fast bike, but when you're actually clocking those fast kilometers now, which is turned into miles, you know, the language has changed right from kilometers to miles. There's barely a time I actually take time to kind of hit a particular mark. I ensure that, you know, I concentrate straight. When you're going real fast, it's like the tunnel vision what you get. But I think I must have done around 260, 270.
It's heavy stuff.
What bike is this? Is it from here or did you import it? Those are very basic questions. How fast have you been? So tend to kind of speak with a lot of people. At the end of it, at least try and pass on the message that, you know, no matter how fast the bike you're riding, but just be a little safe. A normal day is basically it's more time giving on a Sunday. I start off my Sundays going on a Sunday morning ride. I come back, I kind of have my, I take a wash, I clean the bike, I wax it, I pamper it, I spend a lot of time with it. And then kind of just ensure that everything is fine, speak a couple of friends, kind of share how I felt while riding. It's more of a learning process over a period of time. But it's always nice to know that you have one of the fastest production bikes in the world sitting in your still parking. So it's always a feel-good factor.